Welcome to the Autry Innovation HQ. For this installment of Tech Tuesday, we are going to be talking about UAS. You might know them as drones, but we're talking about unmanned aerial systems. And this is all in preparation for the upcoming Future Food Forum, which is dedicated to drones and the future of food. It's going to be happening on April 24th. So in this episode, we're going to hear from Mark. He's going to tell us a little bit about how drones impact precision agriculture, food production, some industry trends, and let me make sure I'm not forgetting anything else. But oh, hey, on the agenda, if you go to growenid.com to register, you'll go to the resources tab, and then you'll click on upcoming events. And if you get registered, you'll even get to see our superintendent, Brady McCullough. He's going to be on a panel about starting your UAS business. And so let's throw it to Mark.
All right, when it comes to using UAS in agriculture, the technology is advancing at a pace that is hard to keep up with. In terms of UAS, the uses there that are potentially, the potential uses for UAS in agriculture is, you got to think of outside the box. Think of not only using a UAS for aerial footage just to get a picture, but you can use that footage, collect data with the proper equipment mounted on the UAS to determine your potential yield for the crop. Diseases, anything like that, you can detect that, early detection. Other things that you can use the UAS for is spraying. So applying insecticides, fertilizer, anything like that, the potentials are there. It's being developed, it's being used and tested in other areas, in other countries. But the potential is great, and that's just one single UAS. Now, the way the technology is growing right now, you can use swarms. So you can have multiple functions out there, doing multiple jobs of UASs out there. With GPS tracking, it's just going to be so much easier for anyone in agribusiness to use that technology and implement it. It's going to be great.
So today's term is payload, and that basically refers to the weight that the drone or UAS can carry. A lot of times this is counted outside the weight of the actual unmanned aerial vehicle, and so a lot of times you'll see this in the form of cameras, sensors. When we start thinking about new ways that we're using drones, it could even be like the package for delivery that it's carrying. So you can definitely see how that is an important factor when we're talking about how UAS impacts agriculture and food production.
All right, so if you want to know more about drones and agriculture, you can join me on the 24th of April. We can talk about drones and food. Fantastic topics to cover on the 24th at the CNB Center. See you there.
And so thank you so much for tuning in. We're going to see you again next week, where we are going to do a follow-up episode on UAS. And at that point, we're going to start talking about getting your pilot license and how different industries are impacted by UAS. And so tune in. As always, we want your feedback. Comment below or find us on Facebook. Contact any one of the team members, or you're welcome to email me at cevans@autrytech.edu, and we will explore technology. If it's something that's existing you want us to check out, unbox, whatever it is. Can't wait to see you next week for our next hashtag Tech Tuesday.